This was a hot topic.
This was
past
very. I'm still getting comments on my phone right now as we speak.
Yep. Yeah, I actually just saw another one pop up.
Shouldn't. What is this? Feels gross to argue with a Bears fan.
Agree with a Bears
Shouldn't be allowed because you don't want it. So we're talking about the Tush Push,
which, by the way, has a completely different name because it's not a fucking QB sneak, guys.
So
it's literally not a QB sneak. So stop calling it that.
So
it's not.
What I've noticed in this trend of the Tush Push universe and realm and world of the play is it is the Eagles fans coping to themselves.
It's a QB sneak.
That it's a QB sneak.
It is not.
And then once you kind of describe to them that it's not a QB sneak and they know it's not a QB sneak, they're just coping with themselves.
They switch to rugby.
They switch to rugby and say, well, it's it's whatever. And then they switch to, well, what about when the running back's 15 yards down the field and the lineman comes and pushes them?
The goalposts are going all over the field with this argument.
So to my argument to that, to kind of counteract, for one, it's not a QB sneak.
Nope.
It's you have 3+ teammates behind you.
You
in a
literally
victory
line up
formation
in victory formation. Yes.
And push the quarterback as soon as he gets the ball. AKA why it was nicknamed the fucking Tush Push. It's not the QB sneak. It was nicknamed the Tush Push because the quarterback gets the ball and you fucking push his ass down the field for however many yards you need.
That's, speaking of which, we had someone call it the ass blast. That is the new name for the Tush Push.
That was really funny.
The ass blast.
That one had me rolling.
Oh, it's amazing.
So there's one thing. And it's a designed play.
Yes.
You know that when a running back is down the field and a lineman comes and pushes him for an extra 2-3 yards, that is not designed.
Nope.
So that is allowed. And again, I have it written down. Rule. What is the number? Hold on.
It's 12-1-4.
12-1-4. A player, a offensive player will get a penalty if you pull the ball carrier for more yards. Please, someone tried to tell me that it was two opposite motions of physical, and he was like a fucking physics major where I was like, dude.
It's an inverse action. It does the same thing.
It does the same thing.
Yes.
You are pulling, if you get a penalty for pulling a player forward,
not be able to push a
you
player.
should get a penalty for deliberately pushing a player forward. Not the running backs down the field and you push him for an extra 2 yards.
100%.
That's not deliberate. That's my argument to it. Same principle of pulling something and pushing something to move an object.
Yes, and with the whole argument, because it got brought up so many times, like bringing up rugby as an example. First off, why the fuck are we comparing football to rugby? But
100%.
That, honestly, thank you guys for comparing it to rugby, because we found out a few days ago that rugby has this fucking play banned. It's banned in rugby.
You get
I am not lying that it is illegal in rugby. You get a penalty called illegal pushing if you push someone over. It's not, someone tried to compare it to a rugby scrum. A scrum is when both teams start with the ball and they push against each other.
To see who wins the ball.
It's illegal when you're on the goal line to push someone over it. So
and score.
It would be so easy for the NFL to ban it. You guys are making it so complicated and trying to bring up all of these examples when really it's simple. Ban the formation, like victory formation. You can't have 3 guys lining up on the quarterback. And especially, you can't have guys from the snap pushing to gain, a yard over the first down marker or over the goal line.
Yes.
It's so easy to regulate.
That is the argument. Is we're not, you want to get rid of the QB sneak, you can't get rid of the QB sneak. No, it is not getting rid of the QB sneak.
My argument is Hurts can 9 times out of 10, Hurts is going to get the QB sneak anyways. The Eagles have one of the strongest O-lines in the league, Hurts squats damn near 700 pounds. You don't need this play.
It has nothing to do with banning the QB sneak because we think it's overpowered. It has everything to do with it being nicknamed the Tush Push for a reason.
It's literally different.
The other funny part is it's so obvious to tell, like, who you're either. That clip, it was kind of like, it was very sarcastic for one.
That clip, please watch the full episode. That whole thing is satire. It's meant to be a joke, but obviously I want it to happen because it would be one, hilarious, and 2, the play would get banned.
It would be hilarious.
The play would get banned.
And the moral of the story about all this is because it's your team, you don't have a problem with it.
if the Chiefs
Oh,
were
that's
doing
And
it,
we can say that about us too, because it's
oh,
not our team.
absolutely.
If I was an Eagles fan, I'd defend that play till the day I died, knowing probably in the back of my head that this is some serious bullshit that we're getting away with for the past couple of years. But oh well, we're gonna run it till they
it's a
stop.
miracle they
though-
haven't won a ring with it yet.
Do you remember?
Well,
though,
no.
Dawson-
Someone in our hold on before you do that.
Oh, okay.
Someone in our comment section actually mentioned that the first time they played in the Super Bowl, I think they went like 5 for 5 on whether they were on the goal line or
my
short
God.
yard distance with the tush push, getting the first down, getting a touchdown or whatever.
I'm not surprised.
So,
No.
so there were a lot of great conversations, and it was about 80% people going, yeah. And then the other 20% were the Eagles fans coping themselves that, no, it's a QB. You just want to get rid. No.
Yeah, remember
not
in
QB
QB
sneak.
football. So.